Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Deb Sofield, and you're listening to my weekly podcast series called Encouragement for Your Life. Many of you know I'm a national speaker, trainer, and a coach. I like to say I help people find their voice and learn to use it. I'm also a conference speaker on the topics of public speaking, presentation skills, how to deal with the media, and crisis communication. You can find my other presentations on my website. If your organization has an upcoming conference and you need a keynote speaker, I hope you'll reach out at debsofield.com, or please tell the conference organizers to find me. I've got a number of books on the market. My best-selling book, Speak Without Fear, my latest book, Perfecting Your Platform, are both on Amazon and Audible. My series, Encouragement for Your Life, is a compilation of these podcasts, and they're available on Amazon. Just go to Amazon, type in my name, Deb Sofield, and all my books will appear. I've got a great show today, and the headline is this: our friend, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. I'm Deb Sofield. Thanks for spending these next few minutes with me. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. So my theme today is a little bit different. I'm calling it Difficult Roads Often Lead to Beautiful Destinations. Now, I know that today's thought is probably the last thing on your mind when you're slogging through hard times. I get it. We've all been there. But if you were truthful with yourself, you'd have to admit that more often than not, when you do come through a storm and land on the other side, it's usually never as bad as you thought or expected it to be. And if it was a miserable experience, you can count yourself lucky to have survived. The truth is that many times in life and love and family and friends, the difficult road you find yourself traveling today, with all its frustrations and pain and agony, will in time lead to a beautiful destination. We all go through hard times, and when my friends and clients tell me their woes in life, I'm reminded of a quote I read years ago. It says this: "Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice." I love that thought because we all know that sometimes staying down is a whole lot easier than getting back up to fight another day. But we also know that staring at the floor isn't going to get us very far in life. So friend, it's your responsibility to get up and get going. In our short time together, I want to focus on some very basic truths that I've seen in my life's work, which has given me the confidence to encourage you to fight through whatever it is that you are going through today. No matter what's going on in your life, trust me when I ask that you let the issue, whatever it is, run its course and then make a decision based on what you've learned. In the end, your choice that life will give you will be one of the few recognizable outcomes. Most will deliver as success or failure, but some will simply be an issue of not right now, meaning that in time, the event you think you cannot abide, your idea or concept or relationship will find an ending. And be aware that no matter what happens in the end, it'll be all right, because no matter what road you choose, all difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. I know you want it to be easy. I do too. I want it to be over, to be on my way. That would be ideal. However, that is rare in today's world when one tweet or Facebook post can jerk you right back to the middle of all the mess you just walked away from. So, no matter what's in your way today, let's focus on 3 ideas that I believe will guide you to make the best decisions for you, your family, and your future. First, believe me when I tell you that obstacles don't have to stop you. Second, know the difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough. And third, sometimes you have to give up on people, not because you don't care, but because they don't. Hard lessons. Stay with me. Let's go. Now, you know that obstacles don't have to stop you. You've got to push hard against the machine if you want to win. There's no doubt that you will, at some point in your successful life, run smack into a wall. But the key to all that success in life is not to turn around and give up, but to figure out how to climb it, go through it, dig it up, or walk around it. You've got to believe that everything's going to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually it will settle. Have to admit, I like the guy Marcus Lemonis. He has the show called The Prophet, and he's famous for saying, trust the process. And I completely agree. Listen, if you've been alive more than 30 years, in life you know there's a process that many times we can't visibly see, but instinctively we know that it's there. And we know that the path, whether acknowledged and respected in the end, and it might very well be at the end, we all realize that it was meant to be. Maybe not as you had hoped for, prayed for, begged for, but rest assured that it is as it should be. My second thought is this. Friends, you need to know the difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough. The idea of giving up isn't always a bad thing. I mean, think about it. When you stop putting all your time and energy into something that is leading you nowhere or is not on the path that you should be going, friend, you need to free yourself so you can focus on your path to success. Many counselors will tell you that when you give up, you are making the decision that what you're going through needs to stop immediately for your current life to be better. In contrast, when you walk away from a situation, it's usually because you've decided that you've had enough, and that decision is based on your future. Life wisdom is making your decision based on the long-term future outcome. I grew up hearing the saying, don't sacrifice the permanent on the altar of the immediate. The difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough is when you choose to live the life you've imagined for yourself long-term. My third point is this. It's a hard one. Sometimes you've got to give up on people, not because you don't care, but because they don't. The hard truth is you can't change people. They have to change themselves. And the sooner you realize this universal truth, the sooner you will be able to heal and move down that difficult road to a more beautiful destination. I know for most of us, it's not our nature to walk away from someone we once loved, whether it's friend or family, or who we felt once loved us. But when that bond is broken, and it's at a point that you need to, with eyes and heart wide open, see the situation for what it is, and then close the chapter in your book. I suppose most of us, because of family and education and the media, feel that we need to fight for the one we love, or we're not showing love if we just walk away. But remember, this isn't about you anymore. It's about them and their choice, whether you like it or not. They made a choice, and you cannot control them. Our friend, you do not have the power in this situation, and you're fooling yourself if you think you do. Now, listen, maybe you're able to wear them down for a while with your emotional distress, but the sharp edge of uncertainty will, in the end, cut you deeply. Understand this truth. You cannot change other people. I'm going to say it again. You cannot change other people. You can only change your response to other people and accept that you may have to give up on them, not because you don't care, but because they don't. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, and the destination will be found on your life path. Whether it's the obstacles you must overcome, the internal knowing when you've had enough, or the heartbreaking truth of accepting when it's time to walk away. Our friend, trust the process that's been in place since time began, and relearn to trust yourself so you know that you'll be guided to do the right thing for you and your life. Let me leave you with this thought. Friend, be strong, because things will get better. It may be stormy now, but remember, it never rains forever. And when the light dawns on that new day, I believe it will be a beautiful destination of your choosing. I know, tough message today. Nobody likes it when I actually say sometimes you've got to walk away. But friends, sometimes you do. And again, it's not about you, it's about their decisions. And you can't change it. Now we can pray for them. We can hope they come back. We can be ready when they're ready and we've seen real change. But let's protect you so you can grow and do big things. All right, I'm Deb Sofield. You're listening to Encouragement for Your Rockstar Amazing Life. Hope you'll join me next week so we can continue this journey together as we work towards a better day. And remember, I don't care what the world says about you. I want you to know that I care about you. I care about you because I believe you can do big things. I believe if you will trust the thought that difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, that you will be on the right path, going in the direction of your dreams. And I'm going to walk alongside you as we follow that dream together. All right, take care, everybody. I'll see you next week. Thank you.